What is going on, you guys? Welcome to Wrestling World. On today's episode of Wrestling World, I want to talk about why Adam Cole is perfect as a heel right now and why him being the devil makes perfect sense. Now, we know that MJF has been out. We know that he's injured. We know this is legit. On my last episode, I wasn't so sure. I talked about if MJF could possibly move to WWE. It's still a possibility, even though people say, he's not going to do it. But there's talks of MJF possibly, doing it. And MJF has stated before, if the money is right, he will. So, MJF is injured right now. He's taking some time off, which makes total sense. Um, Now, keep in mind, Adam Cole was injured as well. That's why Adam Cole did not attack MJF. He had the henchman do it. We know Adam Cole was injured. We know that MJF is injured. So Adam Cole being a heel right now and attacking MJF makes perfect sense. And I like the way AEW did this storyline because this gives the two MJF, Adam Cole, time to heal up. That they build around this storyline for months and months and months. And I like the fact that they've done this because now, they could build around it while Adam Cole and MJF are still healing. Now, I don't know the extent of Adam Cole's injury, but I do know MJF is pretty banged up. But I like the fact that they have Adam Cole cutting promos. He's in the ring, he's cutting promos. His just devil guys are doing whatever. Um, and they can drag this on until MJF heals up. They could build up Adam Cole as a heel and as devil henchman in this new kingdom, undisputed kingdom stable they have. This gives them time to build themselves momentum as one of the top stables in AEW. This gives them time to, you know, have that spotlight a little bit because MJF has been the top guy in the company for a long time. He's he's the AEW World Champion. So what this does is that this helps them in a major way. Now with AEW, they need a top heel. They need somebody in that top spot, and I think that's what AEW lacks right now. They have the talent, they have everything. They're not doing it well, and I definitely feel that AEW has made a great decision and turning Adam Cole heel because they could have picked anybody. Um, but I like the fact that they gave him a stable. It's not just him attacking MJF. In doing that, that gives Adam Cole time to heal, MJF time to heal. Plus, that's they're building this new stable, so it makes perfect sense to me. Now, I think this is the most interesting storyline in AEW right now. And that's something else that AEW lacks is storytelling. They have the characters, but they can't build a story. And right now, I think for the past few months, this has been the best storyline that AEW has had so far. So, like I said, they could have picked anybody for this role, but Adam Cole makes perfect sense because, Adam Cole and MJF were best friends, as you want to say. But it makes the most logical sense. If you're going to have anybody turn heel on MJF and attack him, it has to be Adam Cole. The build up to this storyline makes perfect sense. They were best friends, uh, you know, close as can be. The timing was right. And when the timing is right, and when you think it's not going to happen, you got to pull that trigger. Because if you don't, that's a missed opportunity. We've seen it several times in WWE that happened, and we've seen it, a few times before in AEW. So I think that AEW has made a great decision, and sorry, has made a great decision in keeping this storyline going for months and building that up. I think if AEW can keep this going, this momentum going, I think they could have a decent company. Now, I don't think Road's End was the greatest pay per view, but the big reveal, the way it was set up with Adam Cole being attacked and MJF in the ring, and then the lights go out and Adam Cole appears and he's sitting in the chair. Perfect setup, perfect heel turn. They could have done this any way they wanted to. But to me, it was perfect. Now, I'm a big fan of Adam Cole. I think he's great. I think he's doing good as a heel. I was a big Adam Cole fan in NXT. His match against Finn Balor was amazing. So I know Adam Cole could be a heel. Um, and who knows? I heard with MJF, I heard that he's injured. He's going to be taking a lot of time off. So him dropping the title to Samoa Joe makes perfect sense. I also like the fact that if MJF and Adam Cole do wrestle, which they will at some point, but that it won't be for a title. I like that because, okay, now Adam Cole won't lose momentum, and MJF won't lose momentum. It won't be for the title, so we're not going to worry about that. It's just going to be a storyline. It's going to be, you know, friend versus friend, betrayal, whatever. But I do enjoy the fact that AEW's done this in the way that they did, and I think if AEW can go about, building story like long term storylines, I think they'd have success. But that's the problem. They don't want to build long term stories. They have the characters, but they don't want to build it. But this is the first time I've actually seen AEW successful in an actual story that makes sense. Because Adam Cole was the only logical person who could be the devil. I mean, under the devil's mask, and I speculated, Dolph Ziggler. I speculated a lot of guys, but Adam Cole, like I said, was always my top guy because it made the most sense. Now, if Adam Cole wasn't under the devil's mask, that would be a big missed opportunity, and it wouldn't make any sense. Now, there's a lot of other guys that could have played that role, and it would have made sense. And Dolph Ziggler. As much as I wanted to see Dolph Ziggler, but that didn't happen. But that's fine because Dolph Ziggler's in New Japan. He's doing well. So Adam Cole definitely makes perfect sense. And I like the fact that he has this new stable and he doesn't have to wrestle. He just got to cut a promo every once in a while. So these guys will build momentum going forward as a stable. Um, I do like this new undisputed kingdom. I believe it's called. I do like this new stable they got going. It would have been cool to see Vincent and Dutch be a part of it. I do think if you're going to have like a dark gimmick like that, it would make sense to have maybe like Aleister Black or like Vincent and Dutch involved. But the guys they have going are good. Wardlow makes perfect sense. He's had his feuds with MJF, so putting him in that stable makes complete sense. And there's some other guys. I believe Mike Bennett as well is in that stable. As well as a few other names I don't know. Sorry, but yeah, it definitely makes sense storyline wise, and I'm hoping AEW can capitalize on this. I really do. Now, like I said, who knows how long this momentum is gonna stick because it all depends on how long MJF is gonna be out and Adam Cole's healing time. But there's a lot of heat on Adam Cole with this heel turn right now, so I wouldn't expect the heat to die down anytime soon. But we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty excited for the storyline. And once in a while, like this is the first time I've actually been excited for to see what actually plays out on AEW because I do have a problem with their storytelling. I think they have some of the greatest characters in professional wrestling. They got Danhausen, who I believe should turn heel. They got Powerhouse Hobbs, who could be booked as a Brock Lesnar. They got Wardlow, who could be booked as a Brock Lesnar. They just they're not capitalizing. There's so many missed opportunities right now, and it's a big problem. There's so many stories that could be told, but they're not making sense. And this right now is the only storyline that makes sense right now, and they're doing well. So let's see if AEW can capitalize on their momentum. Do you think they will? Sound off in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell for all your latest wrestling updates. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good day. God bless. Good night.